Before we get into this video, just note that our individual preferences comes first. Our individual preferences, our choices comes first before anything else. So let's get into the video. Hi friends, my name is Judith Sewa. If you are new here and if you're not, I just want to say a big thank you for clicking on this video. Thank you for taking some time to watch my videos. Thank you for coming here to support me. Thank you for taking some time to spend with me, basically. So I've been talking about Kumasi for months now, for the longest times, and I think I've been getting some positive feedbacks. I've been getting some emails of people telling me, Judith, we visited Kumasi because you said it was a nice place. Judith, we are coming to Kumasi because of the way you show Kumasi to us. Judith, we want to come and leave Kumasi. We want to move from UK to Kumasi. If I'm to show you all the mails, you will be so overwhelmed, and then I feel so happy and I feel so glad. So I got some people trying to ask me that. I've been saying that like the cost of living in Kumasi here is cheaper. How cheap is cheap? Someone even said that, could he or she be in a position of spending is it $150, spending $150 a day in Kumasi? And then per my calculations, $150 is almost 800 cedis. So spending 800 cedis per day in Kumasi, well, I'm going to let you know what I spend in a day, like how my expenses is like as a single person, because I don't have any spouse, I don't have any kids. So definitely my expenses or my choice of living is going to be totally different from someone who wants to move in with kids, or someone who is even living here already with kids. I hope you do understand me. But first of all, please make monthly budgets. Listen, make monthly budgets and don't spend outside your budget. Me personally, before you see me spending out of my budget, then that thing is dead serious. Like, then that thing needs to be done ASAP. That is when you get me spending outside of my budget, because money, like getting money is hard. So when money comes to you, just treat it wisely, treat it with some respect. Yes, but I am someone who do not really criticize people's choice of living, people's choice of expenses, like how people choose to live. I don't really criticize it, because I am a believer and I have come to understand that you can get someone spending 2,000 cedis a day in Ghana here, and it's going to sound abnormal to you, but for all you know, per that person's income, that money is just like, that money is just a pinch of salt for that person. So I am going to start with food. Well, I know that food is a necessity. Food is an essential need for every individual. So in case you are coming to Kumasi and you don't even have a place to stay, I know you are going to eat. So let me start with food. Personally, I am so lucky. I've got some responsible parents, and God bless all responsible parents in this world. As a young adult that I am right now, I've got them still providing for me, and that's what's up. Like, that feels so good, and it really helps me save my money wisely, and then I get to spend well. So when it comes to food, I go out to eat when I want to, and then If you are someone who likes to eat outside, then if you come to Kumasi, you'll be finding yourself in places like, you can go to Ice Grill and Bar, you can go to the mall. There are some good restaurants there. We have Pisces, we have Dabo, we have Bigs, and then you can go to Banners, you can go to Old Ladies, you can go to quite a few places that they've got some nice foods, and you can get yourself spending 100 to 250 cedis per meal, per an outing. So if your choice of living is the type of person that loves to eat outside, you love to go out and eat and all that, then know that. But personally, anytime I want to eat, I go to Pisces. Pisces is at the mall. They've got some nice assorted rice, like, tastes good. So this is a free ad for them. Tastes very, very good. And also, if you are not the type that likes to eat from these places, but you're the type that would go to that local joint, that local chop bar, that local eatery, then you get yourself spending 10, as a single person, you get yourself spending like 10 to 50 cedis per meal, depending on the kind of meal that you want. So if I say it's cheaper to live in Kumasi here, this is what I mean. But per your choice or your preference, you can get yourself spending that 800 to 1,000 cedis per day if you want to, depending on where you want to go. And also from food, I am going to go to accommodation. Like I said, I'm still living in my parents' house. I've got a room. I don't really pay rent. So when it comes to the aspect of rent, I actually message a few people that I know who have got their own places, and I think for a single room self-contained, you are going to get yourself spending 800 to 1,500 cedis per month, and that's cheap. That's very cheap here. And you can even get less, but just note that you get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. Like, for real, you are trying to save money, you are trying to cut down costs, you are trying to just manage, but just know that you get what you pay for. Yes. And also, when it comes to accommodation, someone really asked me that is it really better to build a house first before coming to live in Kumasi? And per my experience, and then you see that before I start saying anything, I consider your preferences, because if you're the type who loves living in a flat, a self-contained single room, that kind of stuff, you can keep renting until you are ready to build a house. But if you're that kind of person that you value your privacy that much, you want that comfort, you don't want any drama living in someone's house and all that, and you have the funds, I would advise that you build your house. Like, you start building. Even if the house is not complete, you can complete a half, get into it, and like focus on getting the whole house done. That is if you want. Yes. And after I'm done with accommodation, I am going to go to transportation. Yes, personally, when I'm going to work, I go with Churchill, and that's the honest truth, that's the raw truth. It's just sometimes that I get the opportunity to actually go with my family. That is when they are leaving, when they are leaving as early as I'm leaving, because I get myself leaving the house around 6:30 a.m. and coming as late as 5 p.m. in the evening. So that is it. I go with a Churchill from my house to Tafo 4 miles, and then I'm spending around 2 cedis, which is less than $1. Sometimes if I'm comfortable and I don't want to be in the midst of too much people, I just hop to the front, like where the driver is seated, and yeah. But if you are going somewhere that you really want that kind of comfort, you don't want people soiling your dresses, like you don't want, like you want to get there on time, you don't want any wahala, I think you can choose to go with Bolt, Uber, and let's say a taxi. You can get a cab driver, pay for dropping, and he's going to get you to wherever that you are going to. But sometimes I go with Bolt a lot. There are certain places that when you're going, I mean, you don't want anything happening to your outlook, like your looks, so you just go with Bolt, taxi. If you have your personal driver, I mean, some of these taxi drivers are very good. You can take their numbers, and then anytime you feel like going outside, you just call them, and then they will come and take you to wherever that you are going to. And then I have tackled the major things. So let's say if you're a woman, if you're a girl, of course you're going to get your nails done, you're going to get your hair done, manicure, pedicure. Where you want to buy these skincare stuff like cosmetics or makeup stuff, pay your preferences and you get what you pay for. But there are, in Kumasi here, one thing that I have observed is that the saloons that have not really packaged themselves well, like you not see this good like decor, like huge dryers and stuff, they are the people that really know how to do the hair. Look at these braids. They are not knotless braids, they are just box braids, and I've had them on for 3 weeks now. See as it's looking still fresh, looking still neat, intact. I have got myself, like I've got my hair done in somewhere in a doom, and I got that person charged me 120 cedis for braiding. And when I got to campus over a weekend, the braids, like the hair was all out of the braids, it wasn't looking neat. Like I got so pissed. And this hair, I spent less than 100 cedis on this hair, both the bandos and the like workmanship for braiding, and I still have it neat. So you get what you pay for, but you still have to do your checks well when it comes to the hairdo. That's a free tip from me. And I think same thing applies to the nail technicians, and then where you want to get your makeup products. Honestly, there's one shop in Kejetia where I get my makeup stuff, and I think per my observation, she has some quality stuff there. Yes, quality. Like if you go there, she will show you the fake one and the original one, and you buy what you want. Thank you so much for watching this video. If this video has been helpful to you, definitely share, subscribe if you are new here, and see you in another video. Peace out.